It's me again with another video about the Zoom classroom. In this video, we're going to talk about the live transcript feature, and we're going to talk about breakout rooms. So let's say that you are a student who's a visual student where you like to see things. Maybe you're a note taker, and sometimes it's easier for you to take notes if you can see what's being said. So you might go to your teacher and ask them to turn on the live transcript. So I'm going to click on live transcript and say request live transcription. It says request that the host enable live transcription for the meeting. Send your request. And now on my host computer, the request has come up, and I will click as the host the word enable, and now you can see everything that's being said in the meeting is now being recorded in the live transcript. And so this can be very helpful, like I said, if you're a visual student or you like to take notes and you want to write down what the teacher says. Maybe it's going so fast that you can't write your notes fast enough. Well, you can come down here to the live transcript and say, view the full transcript. And you can watch things as they come up. You can go back and review things. Here's where I was practicing the transcripts before I made the video. But you can go back and look and see something that your teacher said and maybe take a note on it. Now, if this is too distracting for you as a student, maybe somebody else has requested this because they need it, but you don't like it, you don't prefer it, it's very easy to close the full transcript, come down to the live transcript again, and say hide subtitles. And now those subtitles disappear. But again, maybe you want to see what people are saying. Maybe you have a classmate that their mic's not picking up really well, or your sound's not working really well on your computer. Maybe their mic is, but the sound's not working well on your computer. You can go back to show subtitles and you can see what your classmate is saying. This can also be very helpful for students who are learning English to see the words as they're being spoken so that you can read along. If your reading skills are better than your speaking and listening skills, this can come in very, very handy. So that's the live transcript. I'm going to hide the subtitles for right now. So the next thing that I want to talk to you is about the breakout room. We know in a face-to-face class that often the teacher will split students up into groups and ask them to work on a project or a problem or read an article and talk about it and discuss it, or just do an assignment together and work as a group. You can do the same thing in Zoom with what's called breakout rooms. And what happens is your teacher creates the breakout room, opens the breakout room, and you join it. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to turn to my other computer here as a host, and I'm going to open up breakout rooms. And I'm going to start assigning students to rooms. And when your teacher opens up all the rooms, this is what's going to appear on your screen. You're told that you're being invited to join room 1 or room 2 or whatever like that. And the fun thing about this is you don't know who else has been asked to join the room. So it's always a surprise when you get a breakout room which classmate you get to work with. So to join your breakout room, you just click join, and you're going to be whisked away from the main classroom or the main meeting room and into your breakout room. And that's where you'll see who your other classmates are. Now, you'll notice while you're in your breakout room, you still have all the same features plus an extra one. Because what happens when we're in a face-to-face classroom? Sometimes we got a question and we can raise our hand and go, hey teacher, I didn't understand. Can you come help us? Well, that's what this button's for. You click on the ask for help. That information will come up. You'll need to invite the host to the breakout room. The host has been invited. the host gets an invitation on their side, they'll know to join your breakout room. Now, if the teacher doesn't join your breakout room right away, that may mean that your teacher is with another breakout group. You can always send another request for help if they don't come right away. You can also leave the breakout room and see if you can find your teacher in the main room to say, hey, we need some help. Will you come join us in the breakout room? And you can always go back to joining your breakout room. So that's how the breakout room works. You can choose to leave the room at any time. Now, you're going to have two choices, leave meeting or leave breakout room. If you choose leave meeting, that means you're going to leave the whole classroom meeting, and you may not want that to happen unless you do have to leave early for the day. You're just going to want to leave your breakout room. Once you click leave breakout room, you'll be whisked back to the main room, and you'll be able to talk to your fellow classmates and your teacher again in the main room. If you don't want to leave it, you can cancel it. Another thing that could happen too is the teacher will close the breakout room. And I'm going to select that now on my host computer, close all rooms, and this is what will pop up. You'll get a warning saying breakout rooms will close in 60 seconds or 59 seconds, and you can choose to leave the breakout room then as soon as you see that message, or you can say, no, I want to keep talking until the room closes because I want to finish what I was saying, or I want to hear what my classmate had to say. And then, you can leave the room when you finish, or we're going to watch what happens. Eventually, as the clock counts down, we're eventually just going to be kicked out of the breakout room and back into the main room. And let's see how many seconds we have left. That should happen anytime now. It's going to close, according to my host over here, my host computer over here, it's going to close in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, poof. And we're going to return to the main session. So there you have it. Oh, look, I've got breakout rooms in here. That's probably because I've now been made a co-host, and I'm going to take away my co-host abilities so I can go back to see what the student view is going to look like. So in this video, we talked about the live transcript and how you can use that and request to have the live transcript come up. We also talked about breakout rooms and what it looks like when you're participating in a breakout room. Thank you for watching, and again, have fun in your Zoom class.